Morris, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this can be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rallying in support of that upset. So out they come for their opening drive of this ball game. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Watson now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine, because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
And this one does not go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up second down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Has a man, it's Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
He's running for it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. He picks up 16 on the good return. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Finds a big lane. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Browns getting their offense out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They begin the drive with Chubb, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun, Watson. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Chubb running out of the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go.
We're set. Hot. Down him.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. He's at the 30. The 10. Will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Reed now to kick this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Reset.
Play action, it's Watson. Gets out of trouble. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Reset. Reset.
Again, it's Chubb. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Browns nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Reset.
Here's Watson to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. He gets him 7. That brings up 4th down. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down throw, Mahomes. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we've arrived at halftime. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 34. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First and 10 now from the 30. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this third down. From the gun, Watson. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Chiefs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
From the 43. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He finds space into the red zone. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Chiefs piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
We're set.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Now give right side to Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lobster.
Hey, 31!
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
We're set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the 41. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Watson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And he recovers his own mistake. He can keep going here.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. 1 mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Has a lane past the 45. The 30, 20, 15. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown. The Chiefs are running them out of the building. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 5th total score of this ball game. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just 1 more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead.
Browns nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Let him go.
Here's Watson. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
15 at the 25-yard line.
Set.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense in this quarter.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Chiefs looking at a 14-0 record. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
Browns nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Set.
2nd down. Watson throwing again. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This is Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
A second down run by Pacheco. Works the sideline inside the 35. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. A 7th rushing score in this game. That's a new NFL record. And this has now officially become the greatest scoring game in NFL history, Brock. He's the first player to reach 7 rushing touchdowns in a single contest. And this is a game that people are going to reference for eternity. It has one of the great individual efforts that we have ever seen. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock. As I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. A bit of desperation on this thing, and they pick him off again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are going to take over.